What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sir Dre from the Bay, right here on Sport and Smart Podcast. And with me, as always, Lady Blue
In the bay.
in the Bay. Yeah, you're in the Bay. We know
Don't
that.
hate.
I'm not hating. I know
Player
you.
appreciate. Well, sorry. Player appreciate.
Whatever, whatever. You sound like you eating already. What you eating?
Ice.
Huh?
Ice. I eat ice. Okay.
You eat ice.
Yes.
Only pregnant women usually do that. You pregnant?
No.
Okay.
And if I was, why would you ask me that in this
Because
space?
what? Excuse me?
If I was, which I am not, why would you ask me that in this space? There you go again with that misogynistic BS. Just another man hating on a woman.
Oh, here we
Hating on a
go,
woman.
y'all. Check her out. She on a rampage
Let me eat
already.
my
And
ice.
we are not even 3 minutes into the show and she already mad. Just like a woman. Just come off the top of the dome, just angry.
Can you
I
be
just
any
asked you
more?
why you were eating. I simply asked you why you were eating ice.
Because that's what I do.
Okay, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do.
Isn't
Ooh,
that what I just said?
ew, 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 ew. So, anywho, yeah, championship game for the NCAA women's basketball. As I predicted, UConn was going to be knocked off, and they were knocked off.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. I predicted it. I predicted it, and I saw the end of the game, and it was not a good ending. I mean,
It was not a good ending. That's how you sound when you said that.
all right. So here's the deal. Then you want me to get ghetto? So check this shit out. The coaches got into an argument at the end of the game. All right, that's what happened. It wasn't good, and Coach Staley wasn't having it. Yeah,
Whatever.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, it didn't end well. It shouldn't have been that way. I don't.
Mm.
Nobody knows what anybody said, obviously, um, but it didn't end well.
Okay.
Apparently from reports, it stemmed from a lack of a pregame handshake. And I looked at the video.
You
Staley went all the way down the entire table of announcers, coaches, and whoever, and she tapped dap with everybody. And when she got to the end of the table, it looked to me like she was turning around to see where coach was, and he wasn't nowhere
Gino.
to. Yeah, he was nowhere to be seen. But according to him, he said he waited almost 3 minutes for her to come down and give him a handshake. That's not what I saw. I mean, that is not what I saw. I saw her go all the way down the table, announcers, timekeepers, statisticians or whoever, blah blah blah. I saw her go down the entire table, okay, and give everybody some dap. And then she, like I said, she stopped at the end of the table, like, "Where's Coach? Where's Coach?" So I don't know, Gino. I don't. I like Gino. I gotta commend Gino. He's a great coach. UConn women, congratulations on making it where you did. Um, like I said, yeah, I kind of predicted. No, I didn't kind of predict it. I did predict it. UConn was going to wind up losing, and I predicted it was going to be South Carolina to do it, and they did.
Let's speak about the men's bracket.
Let's talk about the men's bracket because that's coming on right now. As a matter of fact,
How's your
Illinois.
bracket doing?
Oh, I'm done.
I'm doing.
I'm done. My bracket was busted 2 weeks ago. No, my bracket was. I mean, wow. When Duke lost, it closed everything for me. And you know that because I had Duke winning the whole thing.
And that's why I brought it up because you want to
Man,
jump right into the show. Let's talk
why
about the
you trying to
women's
rub?
game.
Why you trying to rub salt in the man's wound? I mean, really? Why you got to kick a man when he down?
I'm gonna kick you out.
Who'd you predict? Who'd you predict? Who was your winner
For what?
for the men's bracket? Who was your winner?
Who is my winner?
Who did you predict to win the men's bracket?
Who do you think I picked?
You picked USC,
I
who
picked
were wiped
UConn.
out in the first weekend.
Excuse me, Sir
You
Dre.
don't know excuse me, what?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna let you do the show.
Don't get mad at me because
I'm not mad at you. First of all, USC for the men's team was not even in.
that is correct.
Armada.
Your women's
I
were
picked
in.
UConn. May they win.
Oh, so you still got an opportunity here for the
Always got an
men's
opportunity. Yeah.
Final Four.
And since I believe the bracket that you're referring to is the women's bracket, and as we pre-discussed earlier, my bracket is now busted.
Yeah.
And I feel like you knew that, and I feel like that's why you brought it up, and I feel like you continued going on and on and on about the fake SC and I predicted they were gonna win just like I predicted all this and that. So yeah, I'm gonna take every single dig I can take at you during this glorious podcast. Continue, please.
Look, okay, so my men's bracket, completely shut down when Duke
Oh,
lost. My women's bracket, tomorrow's their championship, and I predict South Carolina will win the championship for the women's side. Now, as for the men's, today, the Final Four, I mm, wow. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong,
probably are.
whatever. Illinois is going to upset UConn.
Okay.
Michigan is going to possibly upset Arizona. Arizona is the number one team in the country, and they've been playing like it. And because I'm from the West Coast,
Are you?
shut up. And because I am from the West Coast,
Who?
I
See,
do
who's
want
gonna
to.
shut up
I
first?
do.
The
You
truth
tell
is
me to
out.
shut up all the time on this show.
I've never done any such thing.
Don't see. Don't you even think? I'll tell you back. We're gonna roll back the tape.
Roll
We'll roll
it.
back the tape. I get shut up. I get told to shut up at least 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 times a show. Because you're mean and you hate me.
Whatever.
What? Anyway, I'm predicting. I'm kind of up in the air about this one, but I think yeah, I think Illinois is going to upset Connecticut,
And I
and
think we'll see.
I'm kind of looking at Arizona winning the whole thing. Um, I was hoping to see Duke But yeah, things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. But that's where that lies right now. It is. Yeah. I think Illinois is going to upset Connecticut, and later on today, the second game, um, I see Michigan. I see Michigan winning, but my overall pick is Arizona. So that makes no sense whatsoever.
You've
But
never
it's
made
just
any sense.
it's what I see in my head. Illinois beats Connecticut, and then although I want to see Michigan win, Arizona's going to win that one. So my final two for the championship will be Illinois and Arizona. And because I am from the West Coast, I'm going with Arizona to win the championship. What do you think?
I have no thoughts on who gonna win. I'm just along for the ride. After first of all, I'm very confused. Um, I'm in a state of confusion. Didn't know that the women's Final Four or whatever was being played yesterday. I'll get to
Neither
that.
did I. I mean, no, neither did I. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Um, as you recall today, I didn't know the men's Final Four was being played today. I thought it had played out yesterday. So when you're like, "Are you going to watch the Final Four?" I was confusion. So at this point, I'm just over it. I'm ready for it to be over and move on with my life.
We're quite the sports podcasters, aren't we? We couldn't even remember when the games were being played.
Mm,
Well, that's what life does to you.
yeah.
It steps in and yeah. But yeah, today UConn right now is playing Illinois. Started the game, still 0-0. Um, but anyway, can you give me some insight
Oh my God.
in
What?
California from your perspective? What is going on with the Golden State Warriors?
You act
Now,
like I walk around and
now,
talk to
now,
people. We
now,
just had this whole conversation the other day
wait a
about.
minute. No, but wait. Now listen. There was some controversy about games they lost, and that the commissioner was looking
Oh
into
yeah,
it,
in regards to that.
and that the referees were biased and were absolutely giving. Oh my God! I mean, what? What? I mean, if you're gonna take those games away from,
I
you
don't
know,
know. I don't under. That's another thing that I don't understand that's going on. Not like. Hold on, please. Hold on, please.
I'm here. I'm just saying. I mean, I've been reading some stuff, and then I got a alert about the commissioner and checking into the games and checking into the referees that
Okay,
and
I'm back. I thought something was going on, but so basically, what I was trying to say, or what I was saying was, I saw the reels and the twitters and the whatever about the controversy when I tried to research and look deeper to see what really happened. What I can't really find any information. Of course, of course, I'm going to be on the Warriors side.
of course, well,
Um,
obviously.
but as the only thing that I really could pull up was the scuffle that happened when GP2 pulled off the headband.
Okay, see, I didn't. I now see. This is why I don't like being on the East Coast because I don't get that kind of feed.
Well, a simple Google search will probably solve your problem. I did ask you to research it, but okay.
So
So
give me the
basically,
full, give me the rundown.
I don't know. That's the only thing for me. That's the only thing I could really find. But then when I did, when I did do a Google search, like putting it in the search bar, like whatever I said, something, 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 Denver's and Nuggets and the Warriors. So I feel like it is like it's like a history to me. I feel like there's a history of the referees in the Denver games being biased towards the Warriors because I found multiple instances of where that's happened. But
Well, yeah,
outside of the one brawl that happened, I can't tell. No, like what I was looking for is like a highlight saying, okay, there was like this particular call that was called unfavorably against the Warriors. For the Google searches that I've done or the searches that I've done, I have not been able to find any specifics in regards to it. But as always, I'm
okay.
on the Warrior side.
So what I do know, and I'm looking at it right now, is that the scuffle resulted in 3 technicals.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I don't get to watch the games out here. So if I had the opportunity to watch the game, I would have done so. Um, but it's like it's like I'm, okay. Let me take a look at this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm taking a look at this right now.
So
GP2
take a
steps
look.
over, grabs the basketball. There was a loose ball. GP2 grabbed it, went in for a basket, got grabbed, and basically manhandled. Oh, yep. Oh, okay, and then yeah, like you said, he pulled off Bobo's headband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Draymond didn't even get involved.
Yeah, they were like cracking jokes about how Draymond walked all the way over to like the other side of the court to the bench. They were like, he's not even there. So, which is a good thing. Hopefully, it shows like player growth.
Yeah, um, yeah, I mean, what? But there is good news. There's a bright light at the horizon for the Warriors. They are going to be in the play-in for the playoffs.
And Steph is supposedly supposed to return tomorrow for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, yeah,
So we'll
and I
see.
think, well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it would be nice to see. It'd be nice to see him back on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's missed what,
A lot of games.
about a year.
It feels like it. It really feels like it.
No, it feels like he's missed the entire season.
It probably has, like with the different multiple injuries that he's had this year.
He's missed a lot of games. And yeah, ooh, but yeah, Warriors playoffs, play in. Um, how they'll do, who knows? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
I mean,
happy.
because what I sent you the injury report earlier this week, so I don't know if all these people are still injured. Like Steph Curry's reported to be returning tomorrow.
Right?
They say Al Horford is out. I don't know if he's still out. D'Anthony Melton. I just want to
Yeah,
say his
I,
name. Genghis
yeah.
Pinga, Guy Santos, Quentin Post, and they said GP2 was questionable. I don't know if he was questionable for like that game that he was fighting in or this one, but yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And then there was some more controversy with the Wembanyama. I think I said
Oh,
his name right.
yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
he was talking bad trash about the Warriors, even though that particular game they did lose, but he was like talking bad trash prior to the game, saying that the Warriors kind of like what you were saying, were just trying to tank the season so they could get a higher draft pick, and they should just do that. And I believe Pods Podensky, however you say his name,
yeah. Pazinski.
he had a response. I don't remember what his response was, but he had a response. There was a little bit of tension prior to the start of that game too.
Yeah, You know what? I'm gonna put it like this. Here's my opinion on this. The Warriors are about to become the Warriors of years gone by, where
Good.
we ain't gonna take no shit from nobody. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you talk all the trash you want to, but if you want to get physical, now you gonna have to deal with Uncle Dre because Draymond ain't gonna let nothing happen to his people, especially Steph. Because once Steph comes back on that floor, it's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's gloves off. Y'all want to get physical? Let's get physical. Y'all want to talk trash? Talk trash. I don't care. But yeah, the Warriors. Teams have been like, and not only teams, but the league has been like doing the Golden State Warriors dirty all season. They just been
Mm-hmm.
doing us bad. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I don't really know what to say about the Giants.
Yeah.
I really don't. God. Uh,
And I felt bad because, like, he's not a coworker, like one of the social workers for one of the clients at my job. She like went to the game last night.
uh,
Yeah, and it probably would have been nice, to go to the game and have them win because they won the night before.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
And
yeah,
they play tonight.
6:05.
Yeah, they play tonight. They got the Mets. I mean, I'm not going. I'm not. The record's not bad, but it's the way they're losing these games that they've lost. I mean, they're not losing. They're getting foot and ass. Okay, I mean, it's like what? It's like, come on, man. I don't. You want to lose 2-1? Not a problem. 10, 10 runs, 10 runs. Come on, man. It's a pitching thing. It's got to be our pitching. And now, if you and I both remember, we had some of the best pitchers in the league. We just couldn't finish games, right?
Mhm.
Now this year, oh my, pitcher can't find they can't find the strike zone. It's like they find it, but they're giving the ball. I mean, it's like every time you turn around, somebody's slapping a home run or a double or multiple singles.
Mhm.
It's just
Disgusting.
it is horrible. I mean, man, I love my Giants. I love my Giants, but
I mean, thankfully, it's still the beginning of the season.
yeah, it is, and that's why I said the record isn't bad. It's just that the way they've lost the games they've lost. You know, was it the Dodgers? Yeah, the Dodgers come up here beat us 7-0.
But that wasn't regular season, was it?
Yeah, that was a regular season game. I
No.
mean, it was a regular season game, but it wasn't. It wasn't considered the home opener.
Mhm.
I don't know how that could possibly be because it was our home opener. But I mean, 7-0. Come on, come on, man. We need something needs to happen with the Giants. Um, and then we lose Budo. He's out indefinitely because of a blood clot in his right arm. Ugh.
Oh
Here,
yeah.
here,
Yeah.
here we go with the Bay Area bang up bug. Everybody getting hurt in the Bay Area. It started with the 49ers last season. Then it moved its way into like the Warriors. And
Mhm.
then now it's moving its way back to the Giants. I mean, what? Why? Can't the Bay Area get a break? I mean, seriously, can we not? Can we get a break from any of this? It's just like, wow, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Um, Injury bug just doesn't seem to want to leave the Bay Area. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Um,
So, like I said, thankfully the season is long. You know,
yeah,
it's
it
still
is.
early. They still have time to work out the kinks and the bugs, and because the one game we watched the other night where they were winning or they won, like we were, talking back and forth, and it was, and you were asking the question like, are they becoming the Giants that we know? And it's like, hopefully, they're finding their group. They're finding their group. They're gelling as a team.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
So we'll see tonight what happens.
Yeah. Um, Bay FC.
What about them?
Bay FC.
What about them?
Bay FC.
You just say names just to say names?
Yes, I like to just say Bay FC.
Okay.
They play against Rodman tomorrow. Washington Spirit and Bay FC battle it out.
Tomorrow?
I do believe they are playing it at home.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, you're right.
they'll be in San. Oh, and it's on ESPN. Of course it is. They got Rodman playing, so her name is going to obviously bring it to the television. But we get to watch the Bay FC tomorrow, who sit right now at eighth place. And what's surprising is Washington is in 13th place. Apparently, Robin ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, which is scoring goals. I did get to watch part of a match last week, and she didn't look good at all. Um, she seemed very frustrated with the team. Um, she was unable to obviously score, but she was frustrated, really, really frustrated. Um, in Washington just they didn't look good at all, at all. And when she got substituted, she she was not happy. I don't think it was that she was being substituted. Down here. I think what it was is that the team they just looked horrible. They just didn't look good. And I could see her frustration. But, you guys get to play the Bay FC. And I did watch Bay FC.
Okay.
I did watch Bay FC. They look better than they did last season. Because last season it seemed like they looked like a first year team. Had a lot to learn about each other, had a lot to learn about the teams they were playing, this, that, and the other. But they look much better this year and a little more confident than they did last year. So this is kind of going to be a good test for them to see if they can shut down the second highest player in WSL history.
Okay.
We'll see. Can they shut her down? Or will she finally get in her groove and put some goals in the net? We don't know. But yeah, they do play tomorrow. It looks good for Bay FC this year, in my opinion.
Okay.
You're out there with them. I mean,
There you go. All right.
I'm on the East Coast. I don't get to. I don't get the
Call me back.
information you guys are
Call me back.
able.
What information do you feel like I'm getting?
Well, if you live in the Bay Area, you should be getting some kind of information.
But I'm
Don't,
still
don't,
curious as to what kind of information do you feel that I'm getting that you're
up,
not
up, like
receiving?
updates on the team. Never mind. All right.
Whatever, I'll tell you like this: whatever information, because that's your segment now is the world of football. So whatever information that I come across, I send to you. So there's that. Saya.
Okay. Yeah. So Oakland Roots. Whew. Mm, Oakland Roots. Not bad. Fourth place, Group B. Um, Not a bad place for them to be right now. They do play next week. I thought they played this weekend, but got that wrong. They play Tampa Bay Rowdies next week. I don't know if that game's going to be televised or not, but
What game?
uh, huh?
What game?
Saturday, the 11th, 7:30.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay Rowdies, Oakland Roots.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on with the Bay Area now, as far as Bay Area football, soccer, world football. That's what I call it. I was able to today. I got up and I was actually able to catch a premier. Well, it's not Premier League. It's a FA Cup match, and oh, what a match it was! Um, I watched Manchester City put a beating on Liverpool. Uh, it was not good. I mean, it was a good game, but yeah, 4-0. 4-0. Liverpool is now eliminated from the FA Cup. Um, I think I think one of the worst games was the game after that, which was Chelsea and Port Vale. Chelsea beat them 7-0. That might as well have been a baseball game. That might have been a Giants game or something. I don't know. But it was 7-0. I mean, oh my God. Soccer is soccer is a game where if you get beat by more than 3 goals,
Mm-hmm.
there is something seriously not happening. Um, yeah, there's something seriously wrong for you to allow a team to put 7 goals up against you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Manchester, if I'm not mistaken, let me make no, I'm not Manchester. Chelsea. I'm sorry. Chelsea possessed the ball for 77% of the game. They made 639 passes. 95 of those passes were accurate. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. How
Mm-hmm.
do you 639 passes and 95 of them were accurate? So basically, yeah, Chelsea just kind of went out and had practice against a high school team. That's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
7-0, Chelsea over Port Vale. That is really all the FA Cup. No, Southampton beat Arsenal 2-1. Tomorrow, West Ham is playing Leeds United. I don't, yeah, Leeds. The FA Cup is underway, and I hope I can watch that match. If not, oh well. Anyway, um, I have pretty much covered up my world of football. We've talked about the Warriors. We've talked about Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
um, March Madness right now, 18-12. If you're not able to watch the game, it's 18-12. UConn is up. 10 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. First half. But yeah. What we got going on in the world of women's sports?
None of your business.
I'm gonna let you talk about. I will comment, but I'm gonna tell you
You're gonna shut up this time?
the Golden State Storm. When you bring them up, I'm going to rant.
Well, why don't we start with that? So I'll just preface it by saying that they played last weekend. I forget who they played. Doesn't matter. Was it like the San Diego Rebellion or something like that?
They played San
Yeah.
Diego.
So we already shared when we did our episode last Sunday that they lost 36-0. And one of the tenets that I had, or one of the things that I really don't like, are number one, like it's very difficult to view the game. Sometimes, what I would like to see personally as a fan or a potential fan is because they show it on like what is it, Victory Plus or something like that. That's where the game was actually aired.
Yeah.
And I know you said last week that you tried to download or do whatever you needed to do to be able to watch the game. Unsuccessful. So maybe either air it like on another channel or upload the game the next day to YouTube. So
Something.
so I ended up being able. So it did end up posting to YouTube, but it was like several days later. I I kind of watched slash listened to the game or the majority of the game, and then I asked you to, or I sent you the link, and you actually did take a look at the game. For me, because I just wanted to see what happened. Like, yeah, and then I'll turn that part over to you now, and then I'll carry on with women of sports when you're done.
So as a coach, um, what I saw were a group of women who were giving it everything they could, but there were a lot of coaching mistakes, and you mentioned that there were a lot of turnovers, and there were a lot of turnovers and mistakes made by the Storm. But what I saw by the Storm is that these ladies are giving it everything they got, but they're not being put in a position in which they can win. That was a horribly coached game, in my opinion. And I'm not taking anything away from the coaching staff at the Storm, but that was not a good. It was not a good outing. Hopefully this weekend they improve on where the mistakes were. They correct them. Okay. But it was it just looked so generic.
Yeah,
Um,
for lack
I
of a
know
better way of saying
this
it.
this women's league has been around for a while, and yes, this is the inaugural season for the Storm. So there are a lot of things they are not quite familiar with yet. I'll put it that way.
Mhm.
But there are some corrections that excuse me that need to be made. Um, it's not like they didn't. Like I said, they played they played hard and they played to win. Um, it just didn't come out, you know, on their side. It wasn't favorable. But I'm hoping this weekend there'll be an improvement on plays made, on calls made, um, defensively and offensively. There were some questionable calls that as a coach, I wouldn't have done this. I would have done that. Um, but yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. They lost their first game. Not a big deal. Bounce back. Let's get ready for Do they play tonight?
Yeah, they play tonight at 7 p.m.
Yeah. So let's if I was talking to any of the ladies in that locker room, I'd say, hey, listen, don't worry about last week. Don't worry about last week. Learn from last week. Let's get ready for tonight. Put your hat on, get back out there, and do your best. Obviously, do your best, and let's see if we can make an improvements on what we didn't do last week. But I am happy for the ladies. They're here. They got the
Yeah.
first game under their belt, and now it's they got what 5 games left because it's only like
Yeah,
it's a,
6 games
yeah,
in the season.
yeah. So um, make the best of the rest. Make the best of the rest.
I
Get
like
out
that.
there, and, yeah. Make the best of the rest, and get out there and do what you can. Um, do what you can.
Max agrees with you.
Yeah.
Um, so moving on, in the spirit of March Madness, so I found something out, and this is in regards to women's sports, but women's sports in regards to March Madness, and I didn't realize this, but the NCAA women's tournament, women's basketball tournament, was not called March Madness, or was not considered part of March Madness until 2022. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you brought that up, and I'm gonna make a comment, and then I'm gonna let you
shut
continue.
up. Okay, thank you.
But um, women's basketball, the NCAA women's basketball deserves a lot more recognition than they're getting because I was looking for the women's, like the Final Four, blah 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 blah, and if you no, I'm not going to put it that way. What I will say is this:
What are you gonna say?
women's sports are coming up,
Are you gonna
and
let me finish my thing?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Just
Okay.
yeah. Go
So,
ahead. Go
all
ahead.
right. So just, I mean, yeah. So with that being said, they didn't even do the NCAA basketball tournament until 1982, and I believe the first one was Louisiana. Anyway, I don't know who the first one was.
I do
Um.
think you're right. LSU was, yeah. I think
Anyway,
yeah.
moving on. Not like that, but just like that. So, what else do I want to say about it? Hold on. Yeah, because I just found it kind of amazing that number one, because I always thought that it was part of March Madness, so that's the other thing. And I think they're kind of like getting away from it, but they always have the games for women's March Madness played during the week, and then the men's games are played on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they feel like they're going to get more viewership, which is not true. There was, I believe, in 2024 during March Madness. I don't remember what it was, but hold on. They
Well,
had basically in 2024 the women's tournament or women's March Madness. Don't know what that was. Stop it. Women's March Madness tournament had more viewership than the men. So it's like how you were saying, the last part that you were saying was that women's sports are coming more to the forefront and it's, definitely gaining popularity. Um, in keeping in that theme, Audie Crooks has entered the transfer portal. I guess she no longer wants to be at Iowa State.
Excuse me?
Audie Crooks.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she entered the transfer portal. So I'm trying to let me get closer to my device that we're doing this on because I'm trying to like look at my document and like talk. So yeah. Anyways, or look at the information. So one of the women that I would like to highlight because it's like March Madness and like this is a women in sports segment is Cheryl Miller. Um, she graduated from USC.
Yep.
Fight on. She led the she led USC to back to back NCAA championships in 1983 and 1984. She went to the Olympics in 1984. She's in the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame, Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, and shout out to Kobe. But she scored 105 points in one single game.
Yeah.
Shout out to whatever the other guy is that scored how many ever he scored. But yeah, that's
It was Wilt Chamberlain, and he scored 100 points in one game.
no, I'm talking about the one that just recently like beat Kobe's record.
Ooh, what?
It just happened like a couple weeks ago. Anyway,
Wow.
moving on. I hear you tip tapping. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like highlight her. Who else I want to talk about? I said I wanted to talk about Coach Mo, and I'm gonna do it because
Okay.
she is the strength and conditioning coach at the University of Colorado, up under Deion Sanders. She has quite an extensive NCAA coaching experience. Her experience from Fresno State to Rice University. She both prepares them physically and mentally for like competition. So I just wanted to highlight that she's like one of the first women strength and conditioning coaches in the NCAA. Who else I said I wanted to talk about? Oh, so we were talking. So the WNBA had their expansion team draft yesterday. I'm not going to go through all the names. I believe we lost two players on the Valkyries. One that actually played. Her name is Carla. What's her name? I don't remember. I sent it to you though. Uh, yeah. So we lost two players. One was Carla. The other one, I don't remember her name, but I believe she was on like the injured reserve. She was like real young, and it would have been exciting to see her develop on the Valkyries. But yeah, she and I should have prepared this part. I apologize and told you where these young ladies went, but the good news is we've only lost two players. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
that's what I have right now for women in sports. Okay, yeah, that's all I have for right now. If I think of something else, I'll say it like I always do.
Yeah. Of course. Um, I look forward to the Valkyrie season starting up.
And that's one thing. So the preseason, I want to say the first preseason game is the 25th, and like because you
Yes.
probably were ignoring me today, and I was like really excited. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get some tickets. I'm gonna find a friend and go right. And
Yeah, but you'll
so
be here in New York.
exactly, and I
And what
listened,
friend?
and it,
And what friend were you gonna find?
probably the same one that took me for my birthday, but she in the hospital right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so either her or my emotional support colleague. Shout out to Rashawn. I have friends.
I know you do.
All right then. So I would
Okay.
have took somebody. If not, I would have took Eli.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably would have. I
But
know if
yeah,
I was out there, you would definitely not take me.
I would take you. I would not. Oh, they're doing a game on May 22nd. They were supposed to be at Chase, but they moved it to Oracle.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try
Ooh.
to, and I think they're playing the Fever too.
Okay.
I want to
So
try
get
to
my.
make it to that
We,
game.
we got to get my ticket. We gotta get my plane ticket We gotta get my tickets to. We gotta get tickets to that game.
Okay.
We gotta get my
You heard
plane
it here
ticket.
first. He said he coming to the Bay.
We can do it now.
Okay.
We can do it now. I
Okay.
mean, um, I know I'm supposed to be out there for the World Cup, but I would love. I really do want to take in a Valkyries game and get that vibe from the Valkyrie fans,
Yeah.
um, and
Oh,
we can possibly meet with Veronica.
you'd love that, wouldn't you?
So would you. Close your. Come on now. Tell me you wouldn't want to do an interview with Veronica Burton. Tell me you wouldn't.
Well, you're not the boss of me in what I like to do.
I didn't say I was your boss. I didn't see why you hating on her.
I'm not. So moving along. Like I said, Valkyries will be back in the well, not they've never played in the Oracle Arena, but the Valkyries will be at Oracle Arena playing the Fever on May 22nd. Today at the Giants game, they're handing out the Giants slash Valkyries jerseys to the
Oh
first
yeah,
15,000 people. I'm pissed that I just remembered it now, but we're talking about the Valkyries. Hopefully, they'll maybe like decide to sell those in the clubhouse because they look really nice. And
yeah. I did see those. They do look nice. They
yeah,
really do. They look really. They look good. They look real good.
yeah, they do. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have. Like I said, women's sports are coming to the forefront, and
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Like I love it. I love to see it,
I
and
know.
like how we always say, because I'm just talking because it's getting close to the end of our time. Like it's a lot of sports out here,
Yeah.
and
There really is.
like a lot of sports. I don't even know how many soccer slash football teams we got out here, but it's a lot. It's a lot. We just got like a new one. I think their season might start in 2027, but they're gonna revamp Kezar Stadium. Uh we're getting the professional volleyball team. The professional women's basketball league starts in August.
And
On the other
I just read there's going to be a women's rugby team in San Francisco,
and like
professional.
yeah, and like we discussed though, like when we were discussing it, like there's so many. I think kind of like what we're experiencing and why we kind of let some of the March Madness fall under the radars because it's so much. It's like so much, and we said it like multiple times. So if there's like a team, a player, or something that you want highlighted or talked about, you can either like reach out to us. Here's go my little plug. Our email is sportingandsmilepodcast@gmail.com. We are we are on Facebook, Smarting and Smile Podcast. We have two pages, a public and a private. And we have a Sporting and Smile Podcast Instagram account. So you can find us in those places. You can upload the information there. You can like email us, DM us, and be like, "Hey, this would be a great thing to talk about." And I just want to name the one sport that we're not going to. We tried to talk about it last year and take it in, but it was just too much. Is cricket. So yeah, the willy wops and the woogly woos. Yeah, yeah. I would have to do like a 4-year college stint to like understand the game
Absolutely.
of cricket.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah.
got to be a damn professor to understand cricket. You really do. There are
Or
so
something
many.
that like you grew up watching. So yeah, in like this space and time, I apologize if that's what we said we were gonna do last year is learn the game with you. Now we may take in a game, not like taking a game, but maybe like watch it on TV if it's on and there's nothing else on. But as far as us, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be highlighting cricket this year. But best of luck to the SF Unicorns.
I mean, we will talk about them. We will give a score. And any kind of like a highlight. I don't. I mean, again, the language of cricket is just so crazy and wild. We might give you some highlights, and probably some of you people around the world, you guys that have been listening from around the world, from different countries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, our stats are up as far as um, our listenership. We love that.
Yeah.
Just keep coming back. Keep coming
Yeah.
back. You know. But yeah, we I mean, well, I like I said, we can give some scores on what are they? The unicorns,
Yeah. The San Francisco Unicorns.
unicorns,
Yeah.
and we'll try and at least get something said about them. Um, but yeah, it's this. There's a lot of sports going on in the Bay Area.
And that's why this episode is titled "Sports, Sports, and More Sports" because
Yeah,
it's like a lot of sports. Because like when you told me earlier, you're like, "Yeah, it's just a pop up. We're not gonna do it." I'm like, "Look, we got enough stuff to talk about to do an hour. Trust me."
yeah. You're absolutely right.
And we probably didn't even really get to like every. I mean, we probably definitely didn't talk about everything that we could have like talked about, but we definitely pretty much almost hit our hour mark.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
I
yeah,
agree.
so we talk about like the sports that we love collectively together, uh you know, and just I think what I'm saying and what we're saying is like definitely like fan engagement, like listener engagement, because I know we definitely don't cover anything, and if you can kind of tell I'm like really kind of like biased. I really don't like to go outside of my comfort zone and look at other teams. Now, I will, like for March Madness, I will do that for the purpose of March Madness because at the time it was all about taking Surgery down. Sadly, that did not happen this season.
Okay,
He's a
no,
hater.
no, 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 no. Don't lie to the fans. You beat me.
When
You
did I
beat
beat
you
you?
know,
Where?
no,
Where?
no, no.
Where?
Look, listen. In the men's bracket, let me pull this up real quick.
You're still in first place, Surgery,
Uh-uh, No, 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 no. And I shouldn't be. I don't know why.
because you scored
I
more
don't. I
points
don't
than
know
me.
how
You
I'm
scored more
still in
points than
first.
me
I don't know how that's possible because my team Duke is done. We're out. We're out, completely out of it. But yeah, CBS Pickums. Oh, I think maybe because I still have Arizona
possibly.
in this thing. But yeah, I don't know how it is that you are. I I don't know. I don't know. But in looking at this, yeah, you gave it a run though. I'm not going to take nothing away from you. You.
Well, I feel like I did a lot, even though I
But
won
here,
last year.
no, no way though. But here though, you kind of still in the play.
I know
So
UConn and Arizona,
if they win today, you will beat me.
and that's what I love to hear. What's the score?
It is 37-29 right now.
All
You
right,
can.
come on, UConn. Beat Surgery. But
What?
also, I want to say, we don't intend on ending this podcast. Well, today we'll probably end it soon, but like for us, this is kind of like a long term goal and vision. So I said that to say we did the bracket thing or whatever you want to call it last year for the NFL season. Um, it was me and Sir and I'll use proper English, and then we had another one where it was Sir Dre, I, and what's her name? Kathy. I shouldn't say what. Shout out to Kathy. Uh, but I think when we do it again, hopefully, if y'all listen and you like to talk trash, I love talking trash, as you can tell, or even just competitive, and you want to see how you do with like the NFL weekly, whatever, pick which teams win. So hopefully we can put that out there again. We can have our own personal, whatever you call it, bracket, whatever it's called with the NFL, and then have one just primarily for Sporting a Smile podcast.
Yeah,
So I'm about to go out there and personally like recruit people.
yeah. You do that, okay?
No, seriously. I'll just, hey, come join our challenge.
It's
That's what it's called. Yeah.
not a bad idea. And yeah, you're right.
But I just said that to say, yeah, that's something to like look forward to.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, right now, wow. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna if this game continues the way it is, you will have defeated me in the NCAA bracket challenge
Good.
that I yeah. I'm the one that put it all not put it all together, but I
But
challenged
I
you.
will say, I will say, shout out to Sir Dre because I think early on, who did I have? I had what team did I have that lost?
Let me take a look.
No, no, I'm
It's
talking about earlier because you did,
it, it, it's
you did do the thing that you said you weren't going to do, and you changed my bracket. So whatever team I had picked to win, and I don't remember who it was on the men's side, you put Arizona.
no, you
I did
picked
not. I did not. I did not.
no,
You
I okay. So what I
you did
did,
go
yeah.
in and switch my
So
bracket.
what I did is I gave you I threw
You're
you
so nice.
I threw you a bone.
You're so nice.
I threw you a bone. Um, because you had picked Arizona or Arkansas,
Okay. Yeah. So
and
and they lost like early on. I think they lost like second round.
Arizona smacked.
Yeah. So it was like if you guys remember like the first full day of like March Madness. Oh, I was flying high. I was talking all the trash I could talk, and then some. And then like the second day came or the second round,
and
and
things
yeah,
started crumbling
yes. So
because you had picked South Florida. Um, you picked UCSF
mhm,
over UCLA, which I understand.
mhm,
You had picked Clemson. You picked Penn. I don't know why Pennsylvania. You picked
mhm.
Pennsylvania, and I'm like,
So
what?
that's the one that busted my bracket. Pen.
No, no,
Pen.
no. What
Yeah.
busted your bracket was this, and I did the same thing. I took Santa Clara.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Them
Yeah,
two.
Santa Clara. Oh yeah,
Well,
they were there.
I don't think I picked them as like the winner or
No,
going to the championship. But I think it was Penn. I think it was Penn that but like busted it.
yeah, yeah. But I did, like I said, I threw you a bone.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. I'm still gonna talk trash though, but I appreciate you.
Well, like I said, Arizona. I think Arizona is going to win this thing. You got UConn winning, but
Okay.
that's cool.
Hmm.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood. This is,
Oh, now you live in the hood.
really, you want to go there?
Mm,
You want to go there? I grew up in the hood.
whatever.
Okay, Miss Wisconsin, farmer girl.
I don't even know who you talking to or who you're talking about.
Whatever. You know what? It's all fun.
It is.
It's all fun. So, um, we will try to be back on Sunday.
No,
No, are
no.
we doing a show tomorrow?
No, probably not. If we
Why
do, it'll
not?
probably be like a pop up. Because how I see it is, I'm just gonna put it out here now. Um, I love Michael Jackson, and the Broadway show MJ leaves tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to go see the matinee. And I feel like I've talked about all the sports. Not try. I'm going to see the matinee. Um, but I feel like we should do a pop up sometime next week just to talk about like the championship game and maybe like some other stuff.
Well, we definitely gonna talk about the. That's Monday.
I didn't need for you to scream at me like that.
Okay, Porky Pig.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut
See,
up.
I swear I'm gonna start counting how many times you told me to shut up.
Count them. Count them.
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm out.
I'm out.
Um,
We didn't surpass our hour mark, so yeah. And
yeah,
we talked about other things that we said we needed to talk about, or not needed to, but that we wanted to talk about. And whatever we don't cover today, we'll get to when we get to it in a pop up.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So from Surgery and Lady Blue, your host for Sport and a Smile podcast, thank you all, everyone that has listened to us, downloaded us. Thank you so very much, because without you, there will be no point in doing the show. We do appreciate you. We do appreciate you. Our next show, we will obviously talk about the Warriors, the Giants, BFC, Valkyries basketball. Yeah, we will talk about all of that. Thank you again for listening in.
From wherever you're listening in from.
I am Serge Ray in New York, and that is Lady Blue in the Bay.
Yes.
We do appreciate you.
I don't know what damn music you want to play.
I know, right? It went right into the next song, and I'm like, why is that playing? Anyway, this is our end song. We do appreciate you guys. Lady Blue, thank you for making tonight a fun one.
You're welcome.
I have been struggling with wanting to do the show. I had a mental meltdown and sports burnout, but I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
See, now we didn't need to holler.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
No, it's all right. Just go ahead, end the show.
All right. So I am Serge Ray in New York with Lady Blue in the Bay. Thank you so very, very much for listening in. This is Sport and a Smile podcast, and like I always tell you guys, keep sporting that smile, because you're gonna make somebody's day. We'll talk with you next time. And I'm out.
Me too.
Yeah.